I've got a graveyard of videos that will never see the light of day. I wanted them to be perfect and they never got there. So they never got made. For a while, I would spend hours researching and scripting every single idea before I let myself do anything. By the time I was ready, I looked at the idea so many times I couldn't stand it anymore. So I would just drop it. I have a Notion doc with dozens of these sitting in it. Scripts I spent 5-6 hours writing that never turned into a single second of footage. The videos I actually finished are the ones that actually got watched, that brought people to this channel. So I went looking for a fix, and what I found wasn't the usual just start advice. One trick involves pretending to be two different people, and another one tells you to make mistakes on purpose. 4 tricks by the end of this video that make finished and flawed feel a lot easier than perfect and never posted. I've used all 4 to clear stuff out of that graveyard Notion doc. I wanted every video to be good enough that nobody could criticize it. That thing does not exist. There's always a better title out there, a cleaner edit, a smarter line you didn't think of. So the project just sits there. Your actual goal was never to finish it. It was never be wrong. You can't finish something while you're secretly trying to never be wrong. Those two goals fight each other and the project loses. Perfectionism is fear in a nicer outfit. It looks like high standards, it feels like caring, but underneath it, you're just scared of being seen messing up. Trick 1. Make a mistake on purpose. Take one small mistake in whatever you're making and just leave it. Don't fix it. If you make videos, leave a typo in your on-screen text. If you write, leave one shitty sentence. Your brain will scream at you not to do that, because leaving a mistake in feels like handing people a reason to judge you. Post it and watch what happens. Almost nobody notices. The couple people who do don't actually care. The thing you were so scared of turns out to only exist in your own head. Call it exposure therapy. You do the scary thing on purpose in small sprints until your brain figures out it's not dangerous. Do it a few times and you stop treating small mistakes like some sort of emergencies. Trick 2. Pretend you're two people. When you're the creator and the critic at the same time, you write a sentence and immediately hate it. You're driving with one foot on the gas and one on the brake. Split the job. Person 1's only job is speed. He moves fast, he makes mistakes, he doesn't look back, he doesn't judge anything. Person 2 shows up later and cleans up whatever mess person 1 left and fixes those mistakes. Coming up with ideas and judging them are 2 different jobs, and your brain isn't really that great at doing both at once. I use this on my video scripts. Person 1 writes the whole rough draft in one sitting, no rereading, typos everywhere, and person 2 comes back the next day or later in that same day and edits it line by line. Trick 3. Fail fast. You want the thing to be good, so you pour everything into one attempt. Every mistake in that attempt feels like a disaster because it's your only shot. Flip it instead. Instead of making one project perfectly, make 5 projects badly, fast, and on purpose. You're not trying to be good yet, you're trying to be fast. 5 bad attempts teach you more than obsessing over one perfect one. Reps at the gym work the same way. Nobody expects their first rep to be their strongest one. You get stronger by doing more reps, not by trying to make one rep flawless. Attempt 5 beats attempt 1 every single time, no matter how long you spent on that first one. Your first try stops being the one. It's rep 1 of 5. By rep 5, you're not thinking about avoiding mistakes anymore. You're better because you've already done it 4 other times in the past. Trick 4. Set a strict timer. Without a limit, perfectionism has all of the room in the world to work with. 10 more minutes turns into an hour, then 3 hours. And now you're burnt out on a project you were excited about that same morning. Before you start, set a strict timer, an hour, or whatever you pick. When it hits 0, you stop. That kills the overthinking in its core because there's no time left for it. And it stops you from burning out because you're never allowed to grind on something forever. Don't get it wrong, the timer isn't about time management. It takes the decision out of your hands. When the clock hits 0, is this good enough isn't a question you get to keep asking yourself anymore. The timer answers it for you. 4 tricks. Make a mistake on purpose and prove it doesn't matter. Split yourself into 2 people, so creating and judging stop fighting each other. Fail fast, so no single attempt carries the whole thing. Set a timer so the clock decides when you're done instead of your anxiety. What actually got me to sit down and figure all of this out out, somewhere in that graveyard Notion doc is an idea that I cared about deeply. Not just content, but something I was excited about the day I came up with it. So I researched it for hours, scripted it twice, and then ended up never touching it again. Because by the time I was ready, I had looked at it so many times that I couldn't stand looking at it anymore, or even hearing about the idea. That idea is dead now. That's the cost of perfectionism. Not a slightly worse video, not some tiny flaws that one might notice, but the whole idea just gone because you cared more about it being right than about it existing at all. A flawed thing that exists beats a perfect thing that doesn't. The mistakes on purpose, the two people, the past failures, the timer, those are just how you get there faster. These four work because they lower the stakes of finishing. Perfectionism grabs some people harder than others for a deeper reason, and it's not about the project at all. It goes back further than that. Before you ever picked up a camera or opened a blank page to write the video script. Once I understood where mine came from, it stopped feeling like a personality trait and started feeling like something I could genuinely fix.